Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV video. Today I'm going to show you guys how to farm both crystals and clusters at the same time with your gatherers. This is going to be in preparation for Dawntrail expansion next summer. Or if you guys are crafting now and you guys are running out of these, this is also a good way to get them. I did make a video on how to do it with the 12 bounty and the giving land method, but if you want to do it with the ethereal reduction method, I'm going to show you guys how to do it. Now, 4 out of the 6, well, let's say 2 out of the 6 element crystals are going to come from useful items such as the earthen quartz and sophora root, because they will give you earthbreak aether sand, which is also very useful and sell quite well. The rest of them are going to give you the old sands, but they aren't useful until the next expansion when we come back to do Grand Company seal farming with crafters. Alright, but earth and lunar quartz will give you earth crystals. Ghostly umbral rock will give you lightning, palm chips and sophora root will give you fire, and the ewer clay will give you your wind. Ice and water will come from the guppies for getting the earthbreak in the Camp Bronze Lake. The other ones are the Artharian lumpsucker, which is in the Ruby Sea. Another one is the topknot ones, which also gives you ice in Thavnir. In order to unlock ethereal reduction, it is no longer a collectible quest in Mordona next to the scrip exchange, back in Heaven's Ward. So you should have that unlocked. Now, to make this a little bit easier, you're going to be doing the alarm system. Okay? So go into your gather log, find the items I mentioned earlier, come here, subcommand, set timer for occurrence. You want to do daily. This way it will repeat until you log out, and then when you log back in, you have to repeat the process. This will give you at least 3 minutes ahead of time as a reminder to let you know that this is going to be up. And then the alarm system will basically show you here. Alright, so let's just erase this. You only have up to 10 alarms. Alright, so this will let you know exactly when it will spawn real time and then Eorzea time. Okay, these are ephemeral nodes only, so you only have about 4 hours Eorzea time to collect as many of these as possible. The downside of this is you're going to be needing at least 900 GP for the maximum and 600 GP for the minimal to get your items. Alright, so here we are at the sophora root and the ewer clay. They share the same node, just like lunar and earthen quartz. Now the thing is, you're going to need a fully melded indagator set, and also you're going to need the relic tool from Endwalker. This is going to give you a 20% increase to Collector's Intuition. This is the buff that you get when using Collector's Focus to give you 100% chance of getting the increase to your collectability, meaning that you get 1,000 of 1,000 collectability in 2 hits instead of RNG. This is to maximize your items. You don't need any food as long as you have the stats that I have. Okay, you can use my meld video if you're looking for help on that. This is basically what we're going to have. 3985 gathering, 4041 perception, and with 903 GP. If you don't, use food. Okay, so these are automatically collectibles. You don't have to worry about using Collector's Glove. That's only for Fisher. So because I already have a crap ton of these already in my inventory, I'm going to show you guys the rotation. So this is going to be for 900 GP. So Scrutiny, Collector's Focus. This brings it up to 100% since our intuition is at 60 by default. And then you'll do Meticulious because it has a 25% chance of saving your gathering attempt. So you're going to do that twice. Then you're going to do Ageless Words or Solid Reason if you're on your minor. And if you get Ageless Words to proc, which is a 50-50 chance, you can use the Read for Moment to give you an extra gathering attempt. To get you 4. Now, if you were able to get this thing to proc on you, you can get a maximum of 4, and then 2 extra ones in the gathering attempt if they both proc at the same time to give you 6. Otherwise, you'll get 4 by default. And if your RNG is really bad, you might only get 3. After that, pop your high cordial and go to the next node. Now, You can do, like I said, the 600 GP or wait until you get 900. If you're waiting for your GP to regenerate, then what you're going to end up doing is doing at least 2 scours, and then 1 meticulious, and then gather. Now, if a scour managed to proc twice to give you the extra 100 collectability, and then also meticulous gives you that, you'll get a higher collectability with a slight chance of getting a sand, or you'll just get your crystals and clusters. But the higher the collectability is, the better you will get, or the higher the chance that you'll get what you want. So if you hear that, that's a good sign. And then at least 1 meticulous. Then you gather. You will get not as much if you do under 1,000, but it's better than just getting nothing. And then you go to the next one. So my 600 GP will come back up. This will give you at least 2 minimal, unless you get a saved gathering attempt through meticulous. So we're going to wait for 600 to come back. And just do the same rotation as before. And then you get your 2. Alright, so that is going to be the rotations for everything. And now you guys can go ahead and ethereal reduct. So we'll do the 751 first. So you can still get a sand, which is why you want to get them as they come. See, this is what we'll get if you don't get 1,000 off 1,000. Now, if you do get 1,000, watch the yield this time. You get at least around 30 cluster crystals and around 20 something clusters. And then you get way more sands for your troubles. And then you can just go ahead and have it do auto reduct. Nice little quality of life that they added into the game. Now, while you're doing this, have your retainers get you the crystals that you're not currently trying to gather. It should take you about at least 40 minutes for them to come back. So that was those. So I ended up getting 42 sands. So that was the sophora. This is the earthen quartz. Gives you earth. That was a bonus. So that only gave me 8 sands. And I think, yeah, I've already capped out on my earth crystals. Next is the ewer clay. These give you the moonlight ether sand. Here's the wind. There's a bonus. If you do get a bonus, you get double the crystals and double the clusters as well. So there's an upside to doing this way. So that was the clay. Here's the lunar quartz, which again is going to be earth. They give you the moonlight ether sand. Which again is going to be useful for a video in the near future. Alright, and the ghostly umbral rock gives you your lightning, but these give you end stone aether sand, which are not useful. Since the recipes that require those are no longer helpful, since they're pretty much obsolete. But those will give you your lightning. Alright, so I think... oh, we still got palm chips left. And that will give you your end wood, but also will give you fire. There's a bonus of 10. Alright, so that takes care of botanist and miner. Now for your fisher, you have spearfishing. So in Elzabard, you have the gilled topknot. This will give you ice. Then in Althard, you have, let's see, here you have the lump suckers. These are for end-tide aether sands, but these will give you water. Back in Lenosha, in the depths of the Bronze Lake, we have the guppies, which will give you ice. And then these ones will pop when you get, I think, 4 to 5 of these in the same spearfishing node. And these will also give you ice. But these will give you the Earthbreak Aether Sand, Lump Sucker will be End-tide Aether Sand, and the Gilled Topknot will give you the Moonlight Aether Sand. But that is going to be all of the ethereal reduction items to give you the crystals and clusters at the same time. Okay, so make sure you have your retainer, get the ones you're not going for, and go for the ones that you're lacking in. Obviously, fire and wind are the ones you're going to be going for the most because they're the most used. And when your timer is about 3 minutes away from spawning, they will give you an audible sound so you guys cannot forget. Alright guys, so that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV content, and join the First Brood. If you guys want to join my Discord server, the link is in the description down below, and if you guys want to support my channel monetarily, I do have YouTube memberships available, and a link to my Patreon in the description down below. So until next time, may you forever walk in the glorious light of Lord Bahamut, and always remember to keep forging ahead. And the fishing videos will also be in the description down below.